Our theme for tonight is the supremacy of love. I'm quite intrigued on how Jesus Christ answered the question of Saint Jude to him. And I came to think about it. Bakit nga ba ayaw ni Jesus Christ i-reveal yung sarili niya sa world? At gusto lang niya ang mga apostles and disciples lang niya ang makakita. While I was reflecting on this and the answer of Jesus Christ, which is very, very indirect to what question Saint Jude gave to him, I realized that it is not the work or the miracles that are really instrumental for our faith and for our belief in God, no? But it is love itself, the relationship that we have with Him. Do we really love God only because He did a lot of miracles to us? He answered a lot of blessings for us. Then there are so many mighty works that is happening. Is that the reason why we are compelled to love God? Isn't that a violation of love itself? Uh, isn't that a violation of the free will that God gave us? Will it be better that uh, we are more focused on God? Whatever He is thinking, whatever His plans is, whatever He wants to do, because God is God. So I realized that instead of doing a lot of work, doing a lot of miracles, showing a lot of mighty things, Jesus Christ chose to answer that question by focusing on what God really intends to do. And that is why God sent him. And therefore, he is directing the disciples to say, I'm sending you the Holy Spirit. And so right now, we now marvel on the mystery of the triune God, the Holy Trinity, and that more than the good works or the mighty works, God chose to dwell in us. God chose to develop a relationship with us so that through that love, through that loving relationship that He had with us, our works, our response to that love will be the testament and the revelation of God itself. And that is why maybe St. Paul, in his teaching, he said, the greatest is love, because God is love Himself. So more than the work of love, miracles, healing, etc., etc., we should have confidence in God Himself. Therefore, we should have confidence in love itself. We should realize that God is revealed in everything, because creation points us to the Creator, and therefore God is revealed in everything. God is the foundation of all, and therefore love is the foundation of all. We are all created by God, and therefore love created us. And we are created in the image of God, and so we are created in the image of love. So our nature also is love. Our nature also is relationship. And that's the reason why maybe Jesus Christ answered that question instead by saying, the Holy Spirit will be sent to us. And by the power of the Holy Spirit, it will teach us everything that is already inherent in our nature. Love is already in us because we are created by love. It is God Himself who will teach us through His Spirit who we are and who can we become. The first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, he wrote there, which is a very popular line: love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous, love is not boastful, love is not proud, love respects all things. Love is not selfish, it's not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong, it rejoices in the truth, protects, trusts, hopes, and perseveres. You change the word love and put there the word God, then God is patient, God is kind, God is not jealous, etc., etc., etc. And since God created us in His image, then you try to read that verse with your name replacing love. For example, I will read that verse with my name in place of love. Manix is patient, Manix is kind, Manix is not jealous, Manix is not boastful, etc., etc., etc. What a wonderful thing. And if this nature of God happens to every one of us who is His creation of love, then good works really is not supreme. Then therefore, really, love is supreme. And that's why the fruit of the Spirit, as Paul wrote to the Galatians, the fruit, buy one take nine. There's only one fruit, but it has nine manifestations. No? The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. And therefore, if the Holy Spirit is in us and that fruit is growing in us, then we can grow in love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness. And these all are enough to reveal God to us. Love, therefore, really is supreme above good works. And so tonight in our prayer, we will invoke the Holy Spirit to come and infill us and ask the Holy Spirit to teach us to do God's will every single moment of our lives. We'll ask the Holy Spirit to teach us to love, nothing more, nothing less.